listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Again, 60 degrees going up to a high of 84, y'all. I was out yesterday all day, and it was beautiful. To the point where I had been out pretty much all day at meetings with the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce. By the way, if you have not become a member, go to the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce and join us, even for $35. I know sometimes you can't afford to put out that whole $350, but right now we have it where you can make monthly installments of $35 a month and still become a part of our community. So we invite you to become a part of our community at the $35 a month level, and you still get all of the benefits as a gold member with that level. So join us, GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com. Anyway, it was beautiful yesterday. Had a lovely day. Had 2 meetings with the women of the GWC. And by the time I got ready to come home, even though it was already late in the day, probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock, because I started out real early yesterday, like 11 o'clock. It was so nice outside. I just wanted to stay outside. That's how beautiful it was. It was just a beautiful day. But anyway, today is a new day. It's going to be just as beautiful. And if you woke up today, yeah, just as beautiful. All right, today is also Chinese Language Day. It's also National Lookalike Day. Wait a minute. Today is Thursday, April the 20th. Now, for some of you, that's a happy day. I said some of you. Some of you is happy today is 420. Listen, if you don't know what 420 means, go look it up. But today is 420, and every 420, the people go, wow, people go crazy. But anyway, it's 420, baby. I don't get down with 420 like that. I'm happy to be here, though. I'm happy to be here on 420, but I don't get down with 420. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, go look it up. Everybody who knows what 420 means is really celebrating already. I'm just saying. I am just saying. College Student Grief Awareness Day, International Cli-Fi Day. Have no idea what Cli-Fi mean. International Pizza Cake Day. I'm actually looking at a cake that looks like a pizza on top. It looks crazy. That looks like a lot of stuff. National Auctioneers Day. National Lima Bean Respect Day. Respect your lima beans. I don't like lima beans. National Cheddar Fry Days. Yeah, that look right. Cheddar fries, that looks good. National Death Doula Day. National High Five Day. Give somebody a high five. National Stop Snoring Week. Lord have mercy. Listen, y'all. Listen. If you live with somebody that snores, that is rough. But it's National Stop Snoring Week. You should see this lady. She has her ears covered up in this picture on this calendar because it's National Stop Snoring. Some people just that's rough. That's all I'm saying. National Pineapple Upside Down Cake. I never liked that. Know why? Because it's got cooked up fruit on the bottom. Never liked that. Just it's something about cooked up fruit I just cannot do. I cannot do cooked up fruit. Volunteer Recognition Day. So if you know people that volunteer their services and just their time, their dollars, show them some love today. Volunteer Recognition Day. Happy birthday all the way to heaven to Luther Vandross. It's Luther Vandross Day. Happy birthday, Shamar Moore. All right, Shamar Moore, born on 420, him and Luther. Yeah. Jay Parks is his birthday. Happy birthday, Jay Parks. And happy birthday, Spencer X. It's his birthday. So shout out to all the people with the birthdays today. Happy 420. Happy 420 to the rest of you. I know somebody going to have some fun today. It's 420. Listen, somebody saying, what's the big deal about 420? Go look it up. Go Google it. Just, as a matter of fact, go to Chat GPT and type in, what is the significance of 420? I'm going to say it again. You got to prompt Chat GPT and type in, what is the significance of 420? You got to type the word out. You got to type the number out. 420. Okay? Okay. All right, let's keep this train rolling. Let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, Thursday, April the 20th. We're going to kick it up like we always do, and that is with Aries. Electrical problems may be an issue. Your ability to be a self-starter will help get things done and motivate others. You need to do more things that you enjoy. Okay, Aries, I'm going to stop right there. Right there, Aries. You need to do more things that you enjoy. Here's the thing, right? And I say this all the time. People should be living their best life. You know why? Because if they have the opportunity to do that, do that. Now, it does not necessarily mean you have to spend a lot of money. But what it does mean is you got to get out your house. You got to step outside your comfort zone. You got to meet a few people. I had a great time all yesterday. And I was exhausted when I came home and I crashed. But I feel good today. Hence is why I feel like I sound so bubbly today. But you got to get outside your comfort zone, Aries, and find some people and have some fun. Listen, we are used to being around people. Find people, have some fun. You need to do more things that you enjoy. What are those? Where are the people? They're on Meetup. I don't care what it is. You like to go up and dig up baits out the ground because that's your hobby. There are some people right now, I bet you, that's on meetup.com and they all dig baits up. I'm just saying, you like to make bait beds. There are probably people right now that have worm farms right now, and they can show you how to make your own bait bed. When I was a little girl, my grandmother was an entrepreneur. When I look back in retrospect now, my grandmother was an entrepreneur. And here's why I'm going to say, this is why I'm saying this, because my grandmother, I can see it as vividly as I'm talking to you. So my hometown is Albany, Georgia. My grandmother used to live at 210 Whitney Street in Albany. My grandmother would get finished with her dishwater because there were no dishwashers. She would get finished with the dishwater. She would go outside. She would pour it over the banister. She would put cornmeal on top of the dishwater, and she would throw a rug on top of the cornmeal. And when I tell you, all of the earthworms used to come up to the top to eat that stuff, they used to come up to the top. And then my brother and I would go out there and dig them up and put them in a cup, and she would sell it to people that fish. She was an entrepreneur back then. She was a worm farmer back then. She was. And when I look back in retrospect, she was worm farming back then. She did that all the time. Anytime she got finished with the dishwater, she'd take the dishwater, throw it over the banister, take some cornmeal, throw it on top of the dishwater, throw the rug on top of the cornmeal, and about an hour later, worms are coming up to the top to eat that stuff. And guess what she would do? We would go out there, my brother and I, dig the worms up. Now, this is when I was not afraid of worms. Like right now, I'm not touching a worm. Put the worms in a cup, and she was selling worms to the people to go fishing. That was one thing she did. The other thing she did, she was definitely an entrepreneur. Maybe that's where I get it from. I got it from my grandmother on my mother's side and my father, because he was an entrepreneur too. So my grandmother would buy gallons of vodka, and she had shot glasses. And people would come up to the back door and play $1 for a shot. They would come to the back. Everything happened on the back porch. Nobody came to the front. They came because it was an alley behind the house. So you could walk down the alley and come up through the back. So you would walk down the alley. They would come up through the back, get them a shot for $1, and keep it moving. So she definitely was an entrepreneur. But I said all that to say, you got to find more things that you enjoy, Aries. I know that was a long story, right? Y'all know I got stories galore. But, those are happy times. Those are happy times in my life. And I was a little girl because my grandmother passed when I was 8 years old. So that had to be between the time I can remember what memories were and 8. Because that's what I remember. And now when I look back in retrospect, she was definitely an entrepreneur. Yep, she was. And so was my dad. My dad was a master carpenter, and he could make anything look beautiful. And it was so funny because I remember I was going to go to California and stay with him one time to help him run he had a custom cabinet business. Like he made custom cabinets for your house. And I was going to go to California and work with him. I believe if I had gone to California and worked with him, maybe we would have had a better relationship, but we would have also had a legacy business. But the problem is I didn't know how to make cabinets. So anyway, let's keep this train rolling. Taurus, you are best to sit back and think it through rather than add to the ranting and the raving. You will be able to find the perfect outfit and the greatest new accessory for your house. Do things because you want to, not because someone else think you should. Oh my goodness, that part right there. Do it because you want to do it, Taurus, not because somebody else think you should. You know what I'm saying? Let them do it. If they want you, let them do that. You do what you want to do. And you do it because you want to do it. Don't let someone pressure you into doing things you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, just say no. No. The most powerful 2-letter word in the alphabet, in the dictionary, is no. N-O. No has a lot of power, but you got to know how to use it. I'm just saying. Gemini, social activities should be on your agenda. You won't get the reaction you want from your mate today. Don't be afraid of opposition. Your suggestions are valid. All right, listen, it sounds like a social day here today. Social this, hang out that, do that. Listen, have some fun today, Gemini. Let your hair down just a little bit and have you some fun. In the meantime, don't be afraid of the opposition because your suggestions, they're valid. Just like anybody else's suggestions are valid. So are yours. So don't be afraid. Cancer, believe in what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe in. Cancer, you will be able to make financial gains. False information is likely if you listen to idle chatter or gossip. If you go shopping, only take what you can afford to part with. All right, listen, Cancer. I know you want to shop, right? But here's the thing. Leave the other cards at home. Take the one that you know you can't go overboard on because you can't. If you take the other ones and you spend the money, just remember, in 10 days, it'll be April the 30th. Know what that means? It means it's time to pay your bills. So don't do that. Do not do that. I'm just trying to help somebody out here. In the meantime, you're going to be able to make financial gains. Don't spend it, though, once you make it. Don't run out there because you done made it and now you got to spend it up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Leo, you're going through a period of questioning. Don't blow situations out of proportion. Don't let friends or relatives rule your life. It's your life, Leo. Tell them, fall back. I'm gonna need y'all to fall back out of my business. I'm gonna need y'all to fall back. This is my life. I'm gonna do things my way. I understand what your opinions are, but those are your opinions, and this is my life. So don't let friends and relatives rule your life, Leo. Just don't do it. Virgo, you may have difficulties while traveling or problems dealing with close friends or relatives. What is up with these people today? I'm just saying. It's a friends and family opposition day? What's happening? Anyway, first find out if they're married. All right, you got some problem with your family and friends already right out the gate. That's a problem, especially if y'all traveling together. Now you got this person you done bumped into. You probably like them. First find out if they're married. Look at your options before making commitments that could jeopardize your financial position. All right, Virgo, listen. Tell your friends and families, I don't want none of this today. We trying to travel, trying to have some fun. I don't need this from you. And whoever you bump into along the way, before you fall in love at first sight, make sure they're not married. Because do you really want to be a part of a situationship? I'm just asking the question. I'm just here to ask the question. That's it. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. And stay tuned.
Tell him no, 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 no. Tell him no, 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 no. You've been trying to cater to all their needs. You've been feeling guilty for so long. Baby, they're not friends, they are enemies. Don't you tell them yes, tell them get lost. Cause every time you go and ask for help, they say sorry, but I'm busy. So you end up doing it yourself. Too close to the edge now. Only thing they got is toxicity. Think you need a cleanse, clear the out. You got their backs, but they ain't got yours. You've done enough, but they still want more. You've been a good friend down to the core. Oh, hold up, baby, don't take it. It ain't friendship if they just fake it. You don't need to put up with their bullshit. Tell them no, 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 no. Don't
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the Daily Horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You will be overly generous with your children. Overly generous. You can help out other people with their financial problems by setting up a budget for them. A romantic infatuation from your past may surface if you frequent places that you both used to go. Now here's the thing, Libra. You know she used to go there. And you know he used to go there. So that's why you're going. You want to bump into him. I know you do. Now, listen. I know you want to bump into him. And that's why it's going to surface again. Because you know they go there already. I'm going nowhere if I don't want to bump into that person where I even think they may go. Here's the thing. But if I wanted to go where I thought they were, I'm going there for a reason. Guess what the reason is? To bump into them. That's why. Stop playing Libra. You know that's what you're doing. Scorpio, work on legitimate financial deals that may enable you to bring in some extra cash. Shopping could cost more than you bargained for. Uncertainty regarding your mate may emerge. Reevaluate what you see in each other. All right, what's going on with you and the mate, Scorpio? Why uncertainty is going to emerge? Why is that? You know, if you love that person and you really value them, even when time gets boring and stale, take a minute to do some reevaluation. Find out what you see in each other. You know, I know people change. Listen, I know people change. Things change. Situations change. Sometimes the one person grow and the other person does not grow. That person just pretty much stays the same. And then you got this person that's growing. Here's what I would say, though. If you love that person and you can live with your growth and their non-growth, then go ahead, figure out how to work it out. But if it's totally to the point where you have grown in an area and they are still stuck and it's just unbearable, life is too short to be unhappy. That's all I'm going to say to that. You got to make your own decisions, Scorpio. Got to make your own decisions. It's too short to be unhappy. I'm talking about for real, though. Like, don't be like, I heard that lady say, no. What I'm saying is you need to reevaluate your situation and see what works best for you and yours. If you love the person, figure out how to make it work. And find out how to be happy together. All right. Speaking of happy together, my husband and I are going to the Braves games on Friday. Let me tell y'all something. He's taking me to probably 3 Braves games. I only like to go to the night games because it's not high, right? And I have loved all 3 of them. And I was not a baseball fan. Now, I could definitely tell y'all, I do not mind going to the Braves game in person. Now, to sit there and watch it on TV, that's a no for me. But live and in person, I love the energy. I just have so much fun. So when he told me we were going to the Braves game Friday night, that's our crab night. But we're not gonna do crabs Friday night. We're gonna be downtown in Atlanta doing the Braves. I actually love it's so much energy. The energy is amazing. I love it. Anyway, that's what you gotta do to keep it spicy, baby. You gotta keep it. Listen. I be dragging my husband all over the nation. He probably get tired of me too. He didn't come out with me last night. And I'm surprised he didn't. But I be dragging like, come on, let's go do something. But here's the thing. A lot of times when we go places, because I'm the outgoing one in the marriage, right? I'm the one that's always on the go. He's not. And so in order for us to have a marriage that's sustainable, I'm the outgoing one, so he's not. Sometimes I drag him along, but he always says at the end, especially when it's something that's fun, even if he has some hesitation, he always say thank you. And I think that's so sweet, because I know I push him out of his comfort zone, and he'd be like, thank you for a great weekend, right? Because I'm the one that's always on the go. He's not. So when I drag him out, I appreciate him coming. So he's taking me to the baseball game on Friday night. I appreciate him taking me because I like it. Which is fun. I like fun. I love business, but I love fun too. But it's got to be my kind of fun. Not just any kind of fun. Sagittarius, sudden changes regarding your friendships are likely to occur if you have tried to change others. You can't help everyone, Sagittarius. You can make money if you work on personal investments. All right, look, you cannot. I know. You see it in them. You see the good. You see the possibilities. You see it. But you can't help everybody. I had to learn that. And as much as my heart is a helping heart, it drains you when you try to help people that don't want to be helped. It would suck the life right out of you. So listen, Sag, I get it. You see the good. You see the possibilities. You see it in them. You see potential. But you can't help everybody. I'm just saying. Somebody need to hear that today. Capricorn, you have been going through a period of change that has caused problems for you with your loved ones. Real estate should be lucrative for you. Try to include the one you love in your plans today. All right, you've been going through some change, a period of change. Now, here's the thing. Capricorn, it's a problem for your loved ones, but is it a period of change for the good? Is it a period of change because you needed to change, so that change is for your good? It makes you a better person, and they can't do. I can tell you something. And I'm going to say this, and this is not a good thing to say, but I had a person in my family who was addicted to drugs a long time ago, about 30, maybe 25 years ago. They were addicted to drugs, like really bad. And they decided to stop. They just stopped. And they had been addicted for a long time, and they stopped. So they took a change for the better. Now, here's the thing, though. When they were addicted to drugs, they were way more likable. Right? When they stopped doing drugs, it was like, I liked them better when they was doing drugs, which is sad to say, but that was a change for their good. And I eventually came around to liking them for who they were, but they changed because they were no longer doing drugs, and they turned into these other people that was like, right? That was the right? Because they became this other version of themselves that was to another extreme. Wasn't a bad extreme. It just wasn't a pleasant extreme to be around, And so I said all that to say, sometimes you have to change for yourself, and people around you who are used to the person that you used to be, they just want that person back, and I'm just keeping it real because that's what I do. For me, when my family members stopped getting high, they became this other extreme. And it's not a bad extreme. It just was so extreme, and it was very unpleasant to be around. But it was good for them because they got off drugs. And I eventually learned how to just deal with it. And I do. And I still do to this day. I love my family. Now, don't get me wrong. I do. I love them very much. But, sometimes people change, and it's for their good. It's not to benefit you. It's for their good. So you gotta understand that. Your family has to understand that. I did. I had to understand that and get over the fact that this new version was, But I got over it, and I love them. And they are still that new version of themselves to this day, to an even more extreme. But I've learned how to live with it because I love them, and I still want to be around them. Aquarius, set the ball in motion and be relentless until you complete the project. Implement your ideas into your projects at work. You are best not to retaliate if members of your household are trying to pick a fight. What? Listen, pretty much every horoscope I have read today has something to do with family. Picking a fight. They're not happy. Something is happening. It's a family day. It's family. Listen. Don't retaliate. As a matter of fact, don't even entertain the fight, Aquarius. Just walk away. I know it's hard to do, but just walk away. You can't fight by yourself, so let them stand in the middle of the floor and scream and yell and fight by themselves as they see you walk away. Walk away, Aquarius. Just turn around and walk away. I'm not accepting this bad energy from you today, and turn around and walk away. You should see me. My head is moving at the same time. You can't see me because I'm not on video. Oh my God, what is happening with the family today? All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, you can make a difference if you offer your help at functions that involve children. One of your female friends may try to disrupt your day. Oh, Lord, here we go. Stand up for your rights. Changes in your home will be alarming at first. What is happening today? I'm not accepting any of that negativity. Not going to happen. I'm going to work on helping the kids at the functions. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, I'm going to stand up for my rights always. But the rest of that stuff, I ain't trying to, no disrupting my day. I'm not accepting that. All good is coming my way, and I embrace the good and the good energy. That's what you say today, fish. All good is coming my way, and I embrace the good and the good energy. All good is coming my way, and I embrace the good and the good energy. That's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back on Monday because, today is Thursday, but it's really my Friday. I'll be back on Monday to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thorson. Now let's keep this train rolling and get on to some news that you can use. All right, so the city of Lawrenceville voted unanimously to approve remaining Collins Hill extension to Grizzly Parkway to recognize the city's connection to Georgia Gwinnett College campus. So that's pretty cool. So that's going to be connected. They've been trying to work on that, connecting the college to downtown Lawrenceville, which is pretty cool. Anyway, formerly referred to as College College Corridor, Grizzly Parkway links GGC campus to downtown Lawrenceville. The name was selected by the GGC president, Jan L. Joseph, who was excited about the change. So it's called Grizzly Parkway. That's cute. Now we see how streets get their name. So Grizzlies is the mascot for the Georgia Gwinnett College. That's the mascot, the Grizzlies. Grizzly Parkway strengthens the very important relationship we have with our wonderful home city, said Joseph. It serves as an open invitation for engagement between the college and downtown. So Lawrenceville is becoming a college town. Love it. It's gonna be you'll be able to just walk right downtown. All right, speaking of roads, public notice, the filming company is in its final push to wrap things up locally before the end of the month in Loganville. Loganville been having some street closure because they have been filming. As a result, here's a tentative schedule for the closing of Main Street. So Main Street is still going to be closed. It's coming to a close, but the street is going to be closed. So Main Street, April 23rd, April 22nd, and 23rd, the road will be closed from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. pretty much all day. So if you got to travel that road between 7 and 10, between April 22nd and April 23rd, it's going to be closed. Don't go that way. April 24th and April 25th, the road will be closed for most of the day except for 2 hours intervals for morning and evening rush hour. So pretty much all day on the 25th, 24th, and the 25th. And then on April 29th and April 30th, the road is going to be closed from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. pretty much all day. So do not go down Main Street in Loganville unless you want to get caught up in the road closure. The road is going to be closed, which means there's going to be some traffic. All right? Okay, I'm going to go play another song. Then I'm going to come back after this song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So stay tuned.
Silent treatment in your cup, baby, we don't need to talk. Sorry if I'm making this hard. Now I'm just wondering where we are. I don't wanna face the consequences, but baby, yeah, you know I hate second guessing. I'm just wondering where we are. Drifting into space, keep driving on the freeway. Baby, let me know what you are thinking. Baby, let me know what you are thinking.
daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So new cancer clinic opening in Gwinnett County at Northside. Yes. So Northside is opening up a new cancer clinic. The Northside Hospital Radiation Oncology, located in Duluth Highway in Lawrenceville, is located at 698 Duluth Highway, Suite 100. The U.S. Oncology Network in Lawrenceville is now part of the Northside Hospital Cancer Institute. I think that's cool. Both facilities open for patients on Monday, just past Monday. Patients have also accessed compassionate care and nationally recognized physicians that come to know at both locations. So both locations offer the same provider and services. The new partnership. With the new partnership, patients also have access to Georgia's largest cancer network and the latest cancer research and treatment. So that's right there. The Northside Hospital Oncology is going to be at Phillips Boulevard in Lawrenceville, located at 311 Phillips Boulevard, and that's in Lawrenceville. So the cancer center is there. Unfortunately, cancer is a part of our life. It's a part of the reality. So to have a really great cancer center here in Gwinnett County is wonderful. I know there's a lot of people who don't believe in medication for cancer, but my mom had breast cancer twice, and she did radiation and chemotherapy, and it saved her life. So I have nothing to say about it, but it's here. Northside is committed to expanding access to leading health care across Georgia. The health system announced that, so it's here. So Radiotherapy Clinics of Georgia is right here in Lawrenceville. I get it. Some people don't like it. They feel like we should be doing something else. What can you say about that? There are people who don't believe in, alternative medicines and things like that. And there are people that believe in everything the doctors say. So if they do believe in it, it's going to save their lives, then why not? That's just my thought. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to that. All right, anyway, shout out to Soledad. Her name is Soledad Gonzalez. Soledad has been a part of the Department of Community Service since 2014. She's doing a great job over there. She ensures the Gwinnett Environmental and Heritage Center is in top-notch shape to support children attending educational programs and camps and the rental customers using their facilities for celebrations. So shout out to Soledad over there. Listen, you got to show people some love when they're doing a great job. So apparently Soledad is doing a great job. She's over there. She was born in Colombia and has been living in the United States for more than 20 years. And now she's over there at the Heritage Center doing great things, making sure it's in top shape. So when the kids and people go there to visit and rent out the space, it is a beautiful place for them to attend. So shout out to Soledad, showing her some love for real. Let me tell you something. I used to always say this. I wish I could have found a job that I could fall in love with. I never had one of those. That's because I was probably really meant to be an entrepreneur like I am. I used to wish I had a job my brother loves what he does. He's a football coach and he's an educator. To the fact that he retired, moved to Georgia, and then went back to work. I'm like, bro, that's what you going to do? And he said, nah, I'm going to stay retired. I'm going to watch. So my nephew plays football, my baby nephew. I'm going to watch Jalen play football. Jalen has 2 years left. My brother went back to work. He loved his work. And I never had a job that I loved like that. I love the people at some of my jobs, and I ain't love all of them, but the majority of them I love. But the job itself, I was like, I look so forward to going to work today to this job. No, never had one of those. But anyway, congratulations to Soledad. She obviously loved her job and she's been recognized for it. Pre-registration is here for the Citizenship Academy, which starts tomorrow, 4/21. Pre-registration tomorrow. If you want to go to the Citizenship Clinic, if you want to do that, the clinic is happening tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It says, invest in your future by applying for the United States citizenship. Pre-registration is required. You have to pre-register tomorrow, 10 a.m. You have to pre-register, right? It's going to be at the Lawrenceville Public Library, the Lawrenceville branch, located at 1001 Lawrenceville Highway in Lawrenceville, tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you want to invest and apply to become a state citizen, you have to pre-register first. In order to do that, you have to go to the library tomorrow, the Lawrenceville branch of the public library, which is located at 1001 Lawrenceville Highway in Lawrenceville. You have to pre-register. Make sure to bring all necessary documentation with you, because why come to to do the pre-registration if you don't have an ID, because they're going to ask you for that. So make sure you have that. Whatever kind of documentation you feel you're going to need to pre-register for this event so that you can become a citizen, make sure you bring that information with you to save you some time. It's only going to be 4 hours. You're going to have a 4-hour window to pre-register from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I would say get there by 9 o'clock. Get in line so you ain't got to stand in line all day. Hopefully they got enough people. All right? That's tomorrow at the Lawrenceville Public Library, the Gwinnett Public Library, the Lawrenceville branch, located at 1001 Lawrenceville Highway in Lawrenceville. Bring your documentation. Bring everything you need. All right, Gwinnett recycling event to mark Earth Day on Saturday. So Saturday is Earth Day. Yes, it's gonna be people gonna be cleaning up. It's Earth Day. Earth Day is Saturday, and Gwinnett Clean and Beautiful in concert with Gwinnett County Solid Waste will welcome recyclers from 9 a.m. to noon at Coolray Field. So if you got stuff that needs to be recycled, it is your chance and opportunity to take your stuff and have it recycled because it is Earth Day. Now, you got to make sure you don't bring the wrong thing. It's a win-win for the local residents to declutter their homes. I feel like I need to do the same thing. I need to join in on Saturday. My husband is working up. Last year, 1,549 residents recycled 175,540 pounds of items they no longer needed. Some 44,000 pounds of electronics were recycled, 6,682 gallons of paint, 14 tons of tires, 2,720 pounds of clothing and sneakers, 34,000 pounds of paper for shredding. That's a lot of paper. 34,000. You know how light paper is? So can you imagine how much paper that, just pick up a piece of paper and see how light a sheet of paper is. So imagine 34,000 pounds. That sounds nuts. That is nuts. Anyway, paper should be limited to 5 copier boxes. So if you got more than 5 copier boxes, you're going to have to wait till the next go round. Electronic recycling is free except for TV, monitors, and printers. If you have those, you're going to have to pay $15 cash fee per monitor or TV and $5 per printer. So if you have an electronic, a TV, a monitor, or a printer, it's going to be a charge for that. It's going to be $15 per monitor or TV and $5 for the printer. Projection consoles and TVs are $35 each, and you got to bring cash. All right? For oil-based and latex paints, please limit 10 gallons per vehicle. Don't come up there with 25. Don't even come with 11. It's got to be 10. And please limit tires to 8 tires. Who has that many tires just sitting around their house? That sounds crazy. Anyway, this is all going down because it's Earth Day. It's Earth Day all over the place. All right, so here's the thing. Saturday at 9 a.m., we're at Coolray Field. We're at 2500 Buford Drive, and that's where you can go and drop off your stuff between the hours of 9 and 12, right? Now, if you live in Swanee, Swanee has their own drop-off. That's going to be happening as well. Yes. The Earth Day, the Rocket IT team is rolling up their sleeves to help the Metro Atlanta community reduce, reuse, and recycle outdated technologies. So from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, April the 21st, Rocket IT will host its annual eCycle Earth Day. The event encouraging individuals from the Metro Atlanta area to stop by the businesses in Swanee headquarters to donate unwanted electronics. So that's happening this is all happening Saturday. And this one is 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. You can drop off your electronics at 3360 Martin Farm Road in Swanee. 3360 Martin Farm Road in Swanee. 3360 Martin Farm Road in Swanee. And that's this Saturday, April the 22nd, 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So they're taking electronics. All right. What are they looking for? If you're looking to dispose servers, networking equipment, phones and tablets, LCD monitors and computer accessories, wires and cabling, printers, UPS computer batteries, cable boxes, cameras, audio video equipment, gaming systems, small appliances, and power tools. That's what they're taking. They're not taking paint. They're not taking oil. They're not taking fish grease. None of that kind of stuff. They're not taking that. They're taking electronics. So don't go over there with your paint and fish grease and paper. They're not taking that either. All right. International Night Market. I think this is kind of cool. That's going to be happening this Friday. I said Saturday. The 21st is Friday, y'all. All that stuff I just said was Friday. I'm just talking so fast. I'm not even getting the dates right. Anyway, International Night Market is happening Friday, April the 21st, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's going to be at Town Center Park, Buford Highway, and Lawrenceville Swanee Road. So the city of Swanee has partnered with the well-loved Atlanta International Night to bring you 2 days of fun, food, and entertainment from around the world. Friday night, enjoy food and stage shows highlighting Gwinnett's rich cultural diversity. And then on Saturday, AINM returns along with our new favorite tradition, the Glow in the Park Lantern Parade. Remember I talked about that, I think, on Monday, where you had to make your lantern and you got to let it go at the parade. So that's going to be happening. That's going to be happening on Saturday. All right, and they're going to have a concert. So anyway, this is all going down at Town Center Park in Buford and Lawrenceville Swanee Road. Friday and Saturday, 2-day event. Sounds like a lot of fun. It does. Ooh, I feel like I've been talking a long time. Listen, that's all I got for y'all. I'm about to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and bring you my word of inspiration for the day, so stay tuned.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. Ooh. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I thought. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. 'Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way, yeah. This was not a good stay, gotta go our own way. 'Cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I fly away to a new space. You know, I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I fly away to a new space. 'Cause gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. Sometimes. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I wanted to give you my words of inspiration. I thought this was a real good one. It says, you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Oh, let me say it again because somebody missed it. You can't cross the sea by standing and staring at, by merely by standing and staring at the water. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Yeah, you're not going to cross. It's not going to happen. What are you going to do? Transport yourself like a hologram across the water? You're going to have to get in a boat or you're going to have to swim. Now, I can't swim, so I'm out for the boat. Which one are you going to do? You trying to cross the sea, you got to make moves. Standing still at the sideline looking at the water, do you think it's going to part? You think you're going to be like Moses and part the ocean? Now, I'm not saying it's impossible because I don't know what's possible. It could be possible that you can throw your staff in the ocean and part it and just walk through. Could be. Hasn't been done in like 1,000,000 years, but it could be possible for you. Here's the thing. Is that a chance you want to take, or do you want to get in the boat? You know what I'm saying? You have to make a choice. Because if you want to get to the other side of the sea, you're going to have to get in the boat. Or you can swim if you can swim. If you're that good of a swimmer, then take your shot. But me personally, I'm going to take the boat. Because I want to get to the other side. My question to you is, how bad do you want to cross the sea? That's the question. Because when you want to cross the sea, as bad as you want to breathe, you'll find out what you got to do to get there. Standing there looking at the waves is not going to get you on the other side of the sea unless a whale comes up and pick you up on the sideline. Maybe you're going to ride a whale. Maybe the whale is going to come, stop by, pick you up and take you to the other side. I don't know. But just standing there looking at it, not going to happen. So if you're trying to cross the sea, my challenge to you today is, and that's just the way of saying things. My challenge to you today is to figure out what you need to do to take action to get to the other side. All right? That's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 47 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. Do me a favor, subscribe to the show. If you have not subscribed already, subscribe right now. Do me a favor. I need y'all to do this too. I've been trying to get on YouTube. Get my numbers up on YouTube forever. I thought by now with 700 episodes, my numbers would be like in the thousands. But it's all audio. I think I have a few videos up there. Go over to Good Morning Gwinnett on YouTube. And all of you that's listening, if it's 1,000 of you listen, I need 1,000 subscribers. Please go over there and subscribe to my channel. Feel bad for me. I'm asking y'all to feel bad for me. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm trying to, listen, I love doing this show, but I need to make some cash. I'm just being honest with y'all. So YouTube help people make cash. So I need y'all to go over to YouTube, tell your friends, go to YouTube, Good Morning Gwinnett, subscribe to the channel, right? Subscribe to the channel. Get me to 1,000. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers on that channel. I think I got 100 and something. I'm almost there. I just need 900 more of you to subscribe. Listen, I appreciate y'all for real. I really do. I know I look at the numbers. I see who's listening. I really appreciate the fact that you guys stop by and listen to me every day. And I'll be back again on Monday to talk more to you about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Listen, go connect with me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett and on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and hit the channel Good Morning Gwinnett on YouTube. I never even talk about that. That's probably why I don't have no subscribers. Because YouTube's not going to push it unless you push it. Now, I just thought about it. Like something just said, hey, tell the listeners to go over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Good Morning Gwinnett. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank you again for listening. I'll be back again Monday at 10 a.m. You guys stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.